If you're doing less than 10k a day in ecom, you don't need more fucking hacks. You don't need 10 or 20 platforms, or you don't need to brand. You really need to master the basics. And guys, let me break it down. So to begin with, we have competitive research. Most of you guys are just guessing, gambling, and that's already why you're losing at this moment. And guys, I don't guess and I don't like gambling. Pretty stores don't mean that they're making a lot of fucking money, guys. So I don't go based on that. I always use tools like Denote, PeopSpy, and Winning Hunter to see exactly how a store is doing. So for example, I check ads that are already live for like 7 days, 5 days, or sometimes for a few weeks. I always check like the daily spend to really see like, okay, how is this product performing over a longer period of time? So for example, it's maybe live for 10 days. So how much did it spend in total and how much did it spend in one day? So to really see a clear pattern, okay, is this guy scaling? And if this guy is fucking scaling, I'm going to test it. And also when you see that he's already scaling the product and also testing new campaigns with new creatives or maybe new ad sets for the same product, they already know like, okay, this guy is scaling. This guy's adding more content so he can up the budgets more and he's scaling budgets at the same time. And guys, if they're printing, I can just step in, use a different angle, maybe a few changes here and there, and then I will print too. And guys, secondly, solid product testing, guys. Please stop with falling in love with products. Testing isn't about feeling good, it's always about data. So I test fast and I kill fast, and that's really important. So for example, when the campaign is already at like 10 euros spent and the CPC is crazy high, so for example 2 euro or 3 euro, the creatives don't have potential. So please cut it immediately. Or when you've already spent like 20, 25 and it has 0 add to carts, so first double check your lender. Maybe the pricing isn't correct, maybe you've spelled something wrong here or there. So please make sure to always double check everything before killing. But still, when you've checked everything and everything is just alright and there's a 0 at the cards, fucking kill it. And the same as with, for example, when you have like 30 or 35 spent and it has no sale, please kill it right away. Please make sure, because what happens when you spend too much money just testing, you're just going to lose so much fucking money. And don't test with emotions, guys. In this game, you shouldn't have emotions, because emotions is basically the same as just losing money in this game. So make sure to do it properly. When you're testing products, you can always sometimes scale a product, of course. So when it's hitting the right margin, so for example 20% or 30% profit margin, of course I'm going to fucking scale it, and maybe I will only scale by like 20% every 24 hours. But this also depends on like, okay, which market am I running? What kind of product is it? Maybe it is specific collection, right? So please make sure to kill fast, but also when you have the potential to scale fast. And that's really important in this game. And guys, what's also really fucking important, obsess over data. Guys, you can't scale blind. You always should scale based on data. And that's also why I use these daily ROAS tracker. This sheet I've already talked about a lot, but this is really important. When you track data and when you scale on data, then you're going to make money. So for example, when you're going to scale on like maybe a 1.8 ROAS, but you don't know your exact margin and you're still going to scale, you're basically already putting yourself in a position to get fucked. Please make sure to track everything down for every campaign that you're running. Track down the spend, the break-even ROAS, so you exactly know like, okay, maybe I can scale, maybe I should double budgets, maybe I should scale a little slower, maybe I should add new creatives. Please make sure to use a sheet like this. And also when you want access to the sheet, please DM me ROAS on X and then I will send it over directly, guys, because this sheet is so fucking important. Please make sure to use it. This sheet just tells me fucking everything. So as I already told you, like the gross margin, net profit per product, per campaign, and also the ad spend. So I exactly know when to scale and how to scale. I also know exactly when to slow a specific campaign down or when to cut it. Most people scale until they're broke, and I scale always with control, and that's really important in this game. And guys, what's also important in the beginning is just pick one acquisition channel, guys. Like, you don't need TikTok, Google, Snapchat, Pinterest, and YouTube or Meta all at fucking once, guys. That's how most beginners burn all their cash from the beginning and thinking they can make everything work, but they will hit a wall definitely. Like, guys, like for example, Facebook, Google, it's a total different game. And when you want to do TikTok, Google, Meta all at once, you're going to fail, and you're going to fail hard. You're you're going to lose a lot of fucking money, and that's something that you don't want. So what's really important is to master meta ads first, guys. Meta still prints harder than anything else when you understand creatives, metrics, and scaling rules. So for example, use this fucking daily ROAS sheet to begin with. And guys, once you're doing 10k a day consistently, then think about other channels. For example, Google, maybe some TikTok here and there. But until then, meta only is the best move that you can make right now. And guys, optimize your store for AOV. I talk about this a lot and I know it, guys, but this is so goddamn important. Guys, your store isn't just a product page. It's a money machine if you build it right. And I stack AOV like this. So for example, you can maybe have some bundles. So for example, buy two or get one free, or just some stacking discounts. So for example, when you buy two, you get an additional discount. And also when you buy three, maybe you get like 20% off, right? Really, really important. And this will already improve AOV by a lot. Secondly, you have upsells. After the purchase, you will hit them with like an upsell, like, okay, maybe you can, for example, buy another sweater or another jacket or another sandal or some shit like that with an additional discount. So also a really big chance that they will buy another product from your store, and this will already improve your AOV by around 10 euros. And what's also really good to have are cross sells. For example, related products, maybe some accessories, maybe some add-ons. When you're selling to women, and then you can really double your AOV just like this, just because you have the right products on your store. And when you combine bundles, upsells, cross sells, maybe some email flows here and there, then you will already get way more money into your bank per customer. And guys, this is just really important when you want to scale. So for example, when someone with an AOV of 45 is scaling, okay, it's really fun and all, but they can only spend maybe 15 euros per client and still be profitable. But when you're, for example, running collection pages or having your upsells locked in and your AOV is really high, so for example, let's say 85, then you can still be profitable with, for example, a 30 cost per purchase. What will happen? You will outscale the competition. You will basically fuck all the competition and scale higher than them. So really make sure to lock in on your AOV, because AOV is fucking king, guys. So please make sure to do this right. And guys, besides the AOV, backend is where the most money is made. Like, okay, maybe you're good at the front end, maybe with like some meta ads, the product research, and yeah, okay, maybe you're already a little bit good at like scaling. But guys, revenue is fucking vanity and backend is profit. And what does that mean? So for example, right now you can make some money in the front end, but when you don't have proper checks, when you don't have your email and SMS flows in place, when you don't have the right sizes or the right customer support, you will lose a fuck ton of money, guys. So please make sure to do everything right. Also, what's really important are email and SMS flows. For example, a welcome flow, an abandoned cart flow to recover more clients and also make sure to get more money in. Some browse abandonment flows, post-purchase, upsell again, you hit them with an upsell and a win-back flow, and also the shipping updates flows. Really, really important. This way, and you will make more money per customers. Plus, because of the shipping updates, they will stay more up to date. You will have less complaints, you have less refunds, less chargebacks, and this will also improve your backend, guys. So, okay, revenue is nice, but it's still vanity, and backend is where the real profit is made. Okay, it's real fun and all to scale on the front end, but when your backend sucks, you're going to fail, you're going to lose a lot of money, you will get Shopify to freeze your funds, guys. You don't want that. So please make sure always scale from backend to front end, and then you will succeed in this game. Launch new ads consistently, guys. Creatives don't last forever. Fatigue can kill campaigns. So I launch new winners and new winning creatives every week for every winning campaign that I have. So maybe some different hooks, some different scroll stoppers, and the same product. And that's how you keep scaling past 10k days, guys. And if you're not dropping new creatives, then your campaigns will slowly die. And that's just a fact, guys. And guys, what's really important when a specific customer sees your ad over and over again and constantly like the same creative, they will die out eventually, because a lot of customers maybe see your ad like a few times, or they see your store already 4 or 5 times before they buy. So please make sure to already lock in on a lot of creatives. More content is really the key to scaling beyond 10k days. So please make sure to launch enough new ads for the campaigns that you're already running, and you fight ad fatigue, and also also make more fucking money, guys. So please make sure to use this. Guys, what's really important to keep in mind, always make sure to use the right product research strategies, just test faster and track fucking tight as hell, and master one acquisition channel, stack your AOV, lock in on your backend, and launch new ads every week. And guys, ignore it and you will keep burning cash. So please make sure to watch this whole video and please make sure to use it. And message me on X when you have any questions, or drop your questions down below, and then I will make sure to answer them ASAP. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Ciao.